Are you sure you would like to look at my cock, Czar?
Yes, I'd like to see your cock.
Thank you for that, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wyndburgh. Uh, this is session 53, and as usual, I am Commander Rod, your DM and host. Very happy to be here. Today with me, I am joined not by just my great, incredible players, but also by a full party. God, how that makes me happy.
It's about goddamn time.
Exactly. So let's say hello to all of our players. Czar playing Saltbrook. Czar, say hi.
See, Rod thinks he's caught, like, he's pulled one over me with that. Thing is, anyone who's seen Rod would want to see his cock.
And next up, we have Emily playing Ethildon. Say hi, Emily. Oh, she's aping. She's aping out. Here she comes.
God damn.
Anyway. And next up, we have, returning after a long time in a quadruple ear infection and severe stomach flu, Locke.
Hey! Hi!
Play Malvir, the Rock Eater.
I did that.
Rock Chomper.
It's a dietary choice. Religious reasons.
Surely, right?
And finally,
Yeah.
we have Yektan playing Dale.
How's it going?
The way your microphone worked and that, it was just a... Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
All right. So, have you guys brought Locke up to speed with what's been happening in our adventure?
No.
No. Okay, so let's
No.
do that
Very
right
busy
now.
this week, I'm sorry.
Let's do that right now. Whoever wants to go first and tell her what she's missed, go for it. I swear to fucking
Not
God.
everybody at once.
Anyway, so Locke, the last time we saw you, you got your ass handed to you.
Oh yeah.
By the Rock.
Oh yeah.
By Macho Man Randy Savage, the Rock.
The boulder.
The Boulder. Ooh yeah, the Boulder. Shortly after, the party organized, and they set out towards Hellgate Dell, to the north, in order to perform their investigation after being granted a letter of recommendation and letter of diplomacy by the kingdom, the Regnum of Magna. After leaving from the Great Peak Mountains, they set out and faced a Rajang, which, just to give you an idea of what they look like, Emily calls these, what do you call them, Emily?
Hog monkeys.
Hog monkeys.
Very true.
They fought the Rajang. It was a very fun fight. I had a good time. I don't know about them.
We bodied it. It was pretty easy.
I couldn't really do much against it.
Then after that, the party continued on their journey towards Hellgate Dell, coming close to a ongoing skirmish between Federation and Coalition forces on the border. And this is what they saw. And upon their approach to Hellgate Dell, they encountered a tiefling woman by the name of Alexia, who Ethildon knows from a previous adventure. And she shared a few doubts as to what happened in Hellgate Dell. As we return into there. As we return to our story, you find yourselves approaching a large settlement on top of a hill. After about 10-15 minutes of climbing up the hill, seeing Federation soldiers run down the hill, up the hill, carrying supplies, bringing hand carts of arrows and crossbow bolts, bringing materials and arcane focuses, replacement arcane focuses, as well as new uniforms and new swords, shields, spears, bows, and whatnot. All of them standard issue, all of them looking very much the same. You also notice that many soldiers returning from the front line have bandages around their necks, around their heads, around their legs. You see burn injuries. You see frostbite injuries. You see many soldiers with lightning scars on their limbs. You know, those like the type of scar that someone gets when they get hit by lightning. I forget the name. Lightning bolt scar. I want to remember.
A lightning scar? I think it's just called a lightning scar.
No, there's Lichtenberg figures. It's a specific name.
Oh.
Yeah. And when you get hit by lightning, you get scars that literally look like lightning. It's awesome. Like this.
You just have to survive getting hit by lightning.
Exactly. And God, do I want some of those. They're awesome. They're so cool.
I mean, just walk out in a thunderstorm.
Like, dude, if you survived getting hit by a lightning bolt, if I did, I'm calling myself the Lightning Kissed for the rest of my life, and no one can take it away from me.
It's actually surprisingly common.
I mean,
surviving lightning strikes.
Yes, it's just rare to get hit by lightning.
Yes.
So, you see many of these Lichtenberg figures, scars on many soldiers, the absolute evidence of a lot of magical combat going on in the front lines. And as you reach the summit of this large plateau-like hill, you see in front of you the city of Hellgate Dell. Around you, you see hundreds of tents and Federation soldiers walking here and there, many of them out of battle uniforms, but still wearing their more casual uniforms, sporting the Federation red. You see some campfires here and there as some soldiers sit together, talking and laughing and sharing a drink. And a light drizzle falls from the sky. Ahead of you, you see imposing walls, very, very thick, tall walls of stone. So all of these lines here, these denote the walls themselves. I didn't put them here to make it easier for navigation. And standing by the front gate of Hellgate Dell, you see a large formation of soldiers. I'm just going to bring this here because I forgot, and I'm a silly Billy.
The cat.
The fucking cat.
Not that segment.
You see a large formation of soldiers standing guard at the gate. What would you like to do?
What are, do they have any familiar, like, sort of insignias or colors? Do we know if they're from either Federation or Coalition?
Oh, you know immediately that these are Federation. They are wearing Federation red.
Gotcha.
The same uniforms as you saw while crossing the front lines.
Right, okay.
There we go. I always forget to save porridge, but not this time. Bam.
Control S porridge.
All right. What would you like to do? Goes for any of you.
Probably nudge over to Saltbrook and is like, you got this?
Yeah. It's Time to start handing out Article 6s for these people being out of regs. But no, I will approach the goofy goofballs.
It cracks his neck.
I'm gonna do the okay.
Cracks their necks as well.
I'm gonna put my fingers up to my lips, waggle my finger, and then crease my jawline with my hand.
Oh, perfect.
You're mogging them
Bye-bye.
this early? Damn.
Roll for mogging.
Roll for Riz? Okay, hold on.
No, not Riz, Mog.
That's
And this is an athletics. This is an athletics check.
Okay, hold on. Let me add mogging to the skills real quick.
I would not be. I'm surprised you didn't have it already.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually.
The fact that most of the logs are just Riz checks.
It's signal interference to make sure that you don't know our devious plans.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Definitely not because Zark
And
is
sorry,
fucking
what?
spamming it.
It was Dex, I guess, because if it's acrobatics or athletics.
No, it's athletics. It's a strength check.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You're trying to mog them, not impress them.
That's a nat 20.
Bye-bye.
I'm just saying that's a
You
nat
motherfucker.
Oh my god.
20. Nerdy, do I mog them?
Mog successful.
Saltbrook, as you approach the soldiers, they seem a bit on edge, and as soon as they see you, surrounded by the other members of the party, there's an air of, like, concern that washes over them. I'm going to count this as your Haunted One background. You do have that, right?
Yes, I still mog people with that all the time.
Okay.
Haunted mogging.
As you approach the line of spearmen guarding the gate, you can tell that they're, like, intimidated by you. There's a memory that lingers in your head. A memory that causes you to see all of these soldiers not as Federation soldiers, but as soldiers of Fairhaven. In your mind's eye, it's almost as if you recognize all of these boys, essentially, as your former brothers in arms. And there's a deep sadness that comes with knowing what happened to them. They're all gone. And even if they're not dead, the war you've seen has taken...
My Discord crashed.
That's okay. The war you've seen has... The war that you've all seen has taken away from them the person they were before they fought. And with that amount of weight in your heart, it just causes a few of these soldiers to take a little bit of a step back. There's an age in your eyes. There's a weight in your gaze, and they just sort of try to avert their eyes away from you. They try not to catch your gaze.
Crazy gravitas for a single man.
You're not a
I'm gonna
single
go to
evil
the
soul.
one who has kept the worst eye contact with me.
Kept the worst as in kept the most, or...
Can't look at me very well.
Okay, that'd be this
Introvert
one.
hunting.
You, introvert!
You roll a Riz
Personality
check
test
real
did you
quick.
take last night? What?
That's gonna be a dirty 20 on the Riz check.
Oh my god.
I'm going to look at him dead on and say,
Dead on.
I need to speak to your commanding officer.
Who are you?
That doesn't concern you, son. I need
Oh,
to speak to you.
absolutely concerns all of us. And he his hands are shaking. And he...
I'm just gonna give him That
The
stare.
Magna papers.
Just cold stare.
The cold stare. I guess. Would you want me to roll an intimidation check for that?
Yes, I would
Or
like
my
you to.
wisdom act?
I would like you to roll an intimidation check for
Yeah,
this.
again.
24.
Okay. Yeah, with a 24, you see that this boy, essentially, this kid's hands are just shaking profusely. All right, stay in the line, boys. And you see him run back. A few minutes go by. You hear the pitter-patter of the raindrops against the canvas of the tents around you. And after that display, you see many of the soldiers within the tents are sort of just poking their heads out, staring at all of you. And Saltbrook... Question. Are you still wearing the cape that you've always had since the beginning?
Yeah.
You see a large Federation soldier step out from inside one of the tents. Oi! You!
Kind of just want to ignore him, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm talking to you!
I just did nothing and let him schizo
in the
the
glare.
entire time.
Malvier's gonna nervously look over, and she's gonna look over to Saltbrook and go, I think he's talking to you.
I will deign to look at him, like, you know, the stone creep out of MP3.
Ah, that's what I
Right?
thought.
Look at him.
You're one of them coalition cunts, aren't you? What are you doing here? You to accept a surrender or something?
Just gonna blink at him and then look back to everyone else and not give him time of day.
Yeah, you little blueberries are all the same. Bunch of fucking cowards. And he begins to leave his tent and make his way towards the campfire.
Oh. Wait.
Little. Good.
Go for it.
I would take great offense to this. Like, anybody beside her would see her trembling in anger, as she would say, "Excuse me, sir. Can you come back here for a second? Excuse me." She'd snap her fingers.
Yeah, Dale's just immediately gonna put a face on his mask. It's like, oh no.
I'd like you to know that what you said was not very nice. All right? You should really check your manners.
Oh, I'm sorry, little one. How about this? I'm very sorry for my outburst. Next time, I'll just fucking stomp you.
Number one, using unsavory language is very unprofessional. And number two, you would not stomp me. I am not small enough to be stomped. So consider yourself owned, sir.
Days!
Liberal! Oh my god!
Average Ben Shapiro.
Please roll a flat charisma check for me.
Benny Shabibo.
Ben Bob Shabobble.
He's here.
Where is my charisma? Where is my charisma?
It's the one on the right.
Roll a D20.
You just roll a d20. It's a flat charisma check. No modifier.
Oh, never mind. I actually wrote, well, I do have, it's technically a flat d20. Yeah. Ooh.
Average not one.
Ooh, it's a 6. He looks down at you.
She looks up at him. She puts her hands on her hips. She flutters her wings.
Fucking fairies. He turns around and starts walking away.
She'd smile to herself. And she'd, prance her way back over and say, I think that actually went rather well.
30 HP looking MFs when they were talking to the GM party.
Yeah, at least you didn't get stomped.
Well, I mean, why would he stomp me in the first place?
Malphia, they're soldiers. They're living in tents and it's raining. They're very stressed.
So they're going to stomp a fairy out of stress? I don't think so. Besides, I'm not even big enough to be stomped. You would need a really big foot.
They will definitely attempt to do so. if
Malphia,
you
you-
give
Logical
them-
fallacy.
You're 4 feet tall.
Yes. I'm like the size of a very stout Goliath.
Goliaths are taller than me. What are you talking about?
Like a really short one. Like the size of like a pancake.
Hold on. There's a third one. Damn it, I lost it. Anyway.
I hope you find it.
Yeah, me too. Solbrook,
Yeah.
you see the very nervous soldier from before running back, and he whispers something to the others in the line. And they open away. Oops.
He
One of
died.
them fell over.
According to the rules of last session, he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm also dead.
I'm dead.
There we go. They open away, and you all see a human man approach. He stands in the middle of all the others. He stands very tall for a human.
Is that Weird Al Yankovic?
Adam Sandler? What are you doing here? Waiting for them to play Gangnam Style.
My beach iced tea. I hear, is that Weird Al Yankovic? And I nearly choked on it. Why would you do that to me?
To be fair, Weird Al Yankovic has a character in this campaign. He's just not here. He's like on the other side of the fucking continent. It's funny you'd mention that. Anyway, you see this very tall human man wearing Federation red. His garb is immaculate. His he has a goatee and a pencil mustache. And you see many medals hung upon his lapel.
Are these medals extremely shiny?
Yes, yes, they are very shiny.
I want to eat them.
I have to roll something.
Malvir, Malvir, roll perception for me.
Yay. There we go.
How delicious do they look?
And a hit and a miss. A swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Like, I had a
That's a
7 this
7.
time. It's okay.
Well, you can't tell what metals they're made of, but you can tell that these metals are extremely well polished. Like, this dude probably polishes his metals a lot.
But they look
He wakes up.
particularly appetizing to her.
Jesus Christ.
I will not deny that they look like a succulent, crunchy snack.
She's going to cover her ears and like look at the ground as if there's voices in her head that want her to eat those damn medals. Make her little hopes in. She's going to
Do
say,
it.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, the gold.
Okay.
I won't do it.
The gold. It shines for thee, Malvir.
I know it shines. I know. That's the worst part. It shines so well.
It welcomes you in its sparkly arms. A buffet of commendations and ribbons.
Delicious sparkle.
Ribbons.
Okay. And he stands there, his nose up in the air. He looks at each one of you individually. He just scans you up and down. And who might you be?
Josiah Saltbrook, Wyndburgh Warden, is presently on diplomatic business from the Regna of Magna. I'm requesting entry to Hellgate Bell.
Diplomatic
But I'm
mission?
like dead quiet.
Diplomatic mission from Magna. I have not been informed of this.
How unfortunate, but I have the requisite paperwork here if you'd like to take a look at it.
Oh, go on, give it here.
I'm gonna hand over the information.
He takes the papers and he's reading it up and down. Huh. Very well. Follow me. Question.
Yes.
What, after you guys helped those soldiers at the crossroads near the battlefield, what,
Yeah.
you were given something by their
Letter, yeah.
yeah. Remind me. Did I tell you what the letter was?
I don't believe you gave specifics of what it was, and I'm not gonna
That
open
it
I
was
don't
it.
like
think
his
he opened it.
brother, like it was a personal thing. It wasn't like
Yeah.
a.
That's right. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Put inspiration on your page.
Thank you.
Also, Rod, I have a question. Looking back at my notes, I remember specifically writing that there was a couple of other aid parties that were sent from Magna, and they're no longer responding. So, wouldn't they know about the other parties that were supposed to be coming over here?
Well, that's a question, huh?
Yeah. there's-
Now,
Oh, so
what
Wait, hold on. Can I roll? No.
what he did
scroll.
say, hold on, what he did say is
Yes.
he had no idea that a diplomatic mission from Magna was coming. Very specifically. That is what he
May I
said.
roll for insight?
What are you trying to discern?
Mostly his. I guess mostly his intentions. I was wondering if he was going to be lying about the other party thing, but no, never mind.
Okay. He turns his back on all of you, the letter's still in his hand, and he motions for you to follow him.
Let's go.
Okay.
As you form up to begin following him, Basim approaches you, Ethel, and he says, I suppose I will stay here. I need to perform certain preparations before I enter the city to assist those that have been injured. I see that my talents will be useful on the outside of the walls as well.
Yeah. Okay.
At this, immediately, Malvir will look over to Ethel and say, "Can I stay outside the walls as well?"
Why?
I don't want to go in there. There's certain temptations that are bothering me.
What do you mean?
Malvir, I'm sure there's a tavern in there that you can pay someone to, give you a smooch.
No, that's not what I mean. It's not. I should stand for foot. No. I don't like smooching people. I should shut a finger at him. I never like smooching people. I just want to eat metal.
Oh.
Grim,
Yeah, no, Dale was just like, oh. I don't know.
Ethel, Grim sort of looks at you, and he goes, I swear, you organics are so confusing sometimes.
Oh, you're the confusing one. You had a terrible. That's character assassination. I've never smooched a person in my life. That's how I'll keep it. Smooching is for losers.
All right.
I don't want to get cooties, you.
I apologize. I was under the
Malvir will
impression...
take Cooties as rules.
I was under the impression that all organics were smoochers. Whatever that
It's
is.
not true.
All right. My mistake. Malvir, are you sure you want to stay outside? You will be splitting the party.
No.
Okay.
She's in the moment. She's an impulsive creature.
Gotcha. Malvir, you do not have to worry about me. I am a consummate professional. In fact,
Why are you talking like that?
this is how we have been traveling for days together. How have you not picked up on this?
Sudden bounce of amnesia to where I kind of like. It's like disassociation, you know? I'm kind of like there, but not really, when I get really bored.
You should seek a medical professional. Unfortunately, I am occupied. And he turns around and he goes over to the back of his wagon, and Porridge goes with.
Yeah, no,
What about Sheffield?
What?
What about Sheffield?
Sheffield is still here with the wagon.
Porridge.
Sheffield is gonna model.
Malvir is going to be going over to what is how do you say your character's Nickden? How do you say your character's
Oh, Dale.
name?
Dale. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dale. Okay, it's Dale. Okay, Dali.
Dale.
She goes over to Dale and she pats his side and she says,
Do you have any coins on you?
Not for you to eat.
Not for me to eat.
she'd flick her ears back and say,
Did you think I was going to eat them? No, I just wanted to see if you have any
Kinda.
coins.
Yeah.
I thought you were
I'm-
going to eat them.
Okay, of course you thought I was going to eat. When have I eaten coins?
You just said you wanted to eat metal.
You just said it.
Well, it's like metal. It's different. Like, coins are smaller and they're more compact. And maybe I have eaten
Yeah,
a few
bite-sized.
coins in the past, but just, do you have any?
and she'd shake him down.
He's just gonna like put his arms out. It's like, what are you doing?
She's like frisking him up and down, looking into his pockets.
You
You know
feel
what?
like
A little sniff. You know how it feels like to be sniffed down by a German Shepherd? So,
Oh my
same, you feel little teeth
You know when they
on
get all
like
up
her
in your
clothing.
business?
As she begins trying to bite
Dale's
off
like,
the wool-
okay, whoa, first off, you need to buy me dinner before you do that. Second,
Whoa. Why would I need to buy you dinner?
So there is smooching.
What? No, What?
No, oh my god.
What do you mean? Smooching and buying dinner? What is? I'm just trying to eat coins. I mean, no. I'm just trying to.
Locke, put inspiration on your page, please. Oh, that was great.
that was fucking beautiful.
That was fantastic. Well, continue,
Yeah, I-
please.
I'm
She's
just
going
gonna put,
to.
I'm gonna put like my hand on like on top of her head to like slowly like nudge her away from my body.
Oh, her wings are gonna move like dragon. I would say dragonfly wings or hummingbird wings,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
feel
it's
like
just gonna-
you know how a Hercules beetle sounds like when it's in the air. It sounds like she's trying to get close to you.
Just like one coin, just one, like a copper. I don't even want that. Like anything expensive. Just one copper. Listen, one copper. It's
For-
fine.
Not
It's
a
not
for
single
reference-
person in this party has copper. Not
For-
a single person
for
has any
reference.
copper.
For reference, Malvir, you Locke. We don't use any other denomination other than gold coins as a
Shit.
as a reference for the future.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
I
have
think
it
this
to
is
where
more
she's
like
gonna.
a-
There is
story-
no
a story.
copper.
I
There's
would
no idea.
actually question the canon of that. In Schult, I specifically remember us dealing in, like, copper and at a merchant, and the guy was like, yeah, it should be like 10 coppers. And I'm like, I literally can only give you, like, a gold piece. And he's like, oh, blimey, I'll take it.
Can you break a platinum?
Take it, gold.
In half. Like a Jesus cracker.
I'm not going to retcon that. I'm just going to say it's unexplained.
Sure.
No, just give me one coin. How would that hurt you? Truly, tell me, how would this hurt?
I would have one coin less.
Even one coin less, you're greedy.
Wait, hold on.
Greedy.
Malvin, didn't you get paid for being a lawyer?
I ate all of that earlier.
Did you eat all of your coins?
I thought she would say, okay, I guess I could just regurgitate and eat it again.
She would
Oh my god.
crouch down on the ground in a little
The
position.
puke.
Like, stick her around to see if she jingles like a coin purse.
The puke follows us.
Oh no.
As all of her, how many coins did she get from everything? By the way, how many? How many?
You gotta.
She,
You got 250 gold coins for your work as a lawyer.
plus with the wrestling championship that she got paid with half, because it was split
I
and
believe.
given to her.
How much was that?
It was 5,000 total, so we split 25 each.
Okay.
That's 25,000 gold. Wait, 25,000 plus
100.
what?
She's plus
2,500.
What?
250. So you've eaten through all of that?
So you begin to see her shake and quiver as just a spray of gold comes out of her mouth.
2,750 gold coins begin spouting out of her mouth. You hear an extremely concerned gasp from the soldiers in front of you.
Oh, I didn't want to throw up all of them. No, 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 no.
As she'd begin handful of slimy coins trying to cram it back into her mouth.
Dale's just gonna look over, just like with a little bit of like horror behind the mask, and he's like, "That is the most."
Yeah, no, I'm
disgusting
walking. I'm
thing
walking
I've
with the commander. I'm walking with the commander. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro.
Grim just like places a hand on Malvir's back as she's puking these coins out. It'll be over soon. He looks at you, Dale. He looks at you, Dale, and he's like, "What is she doing? I've never seen this before."
I don't
As she
know.
grows up, you see
What
like
makes you think I know?
you see an old amulet that like looks pretty useless, but is from however long, slightly digested, fall out. You see a dull dagger. You see a glass eyeball.
You see
And
Elvis
yeah,
Presley's corpse and Tupac coming out.
Yeah,
Oh, that's where they were.
At the side of the dagger, it's like, huh.
so
So that's
that
why
my
I've been
noise
one short.
suppression stops my laughing.
You know what? You can
But-
keep it.
Grim gives you a small little. He gives you like a sack, like a burlap sack that he keeps in his pack, so you can
Thank
put
you.
your gold in.
She seems so despondent. She says,
Now I'm not going to be able to digest all the hard foods because I don't have the coins to grind it up inside my stomach.
There are harder foods than those.
gizzard.
Ugh.
Yes, there is. Like, lots of harder foods. You ever tried to eat a ruby before?
Malvia, you can keep the bag. And he starts going with Dale.
Yeah, I did.
smiles gleefully.
A free bag!
As she puts all of her stuff inside of there, and she tries to, well, I think that she would try to put like the dagger in there, and she'd say,
Oh, I don't really need it.
before she'd realize that she was being left behind, and would say,
Wait.
Kirith looks over at you, Ethel, and she's like, "Wow, we really sure don't know how to choose them, huh?"
Nope.
She's just blankly staring,
"Spotted."
like in complete slack-jawed disbelief of what she just did.
I'm not the weirdest member of this party
Anymore.
No, you are not.
anymore.
Anymore.
All right. So you begin to make your
Just
way.
walking in single file.
You begin to make your way into Hellgate Dell. You see many soldiers standing guard near the entrance, and as you enter, you notice that there is this almost like an airlock of sorts. The signs on these buildings right here say customs office and immigration and whatnot. And you remember, you are essentially on the border of the Federation. This is a border town. And as you exit the airlock into Hellgate Dell, you are met with quite a scene. You see many soldiers standing guard, running patrols, and the city's a mess. Buildings collapsed here and there. Signs of a lot of struggle. You see dried blood on the walls being cleaned by civilians. And there's a faint smell of lingering smoke that hangs in the air with the humidity from the rain. So, Magna has sent a diplomatic mission at last. Well, as you can see, the city has been quite war-torn after the massacre. We are doing everything we can to keep the populace safe. However, with the current situation and the artillery we are taking from the north and the Sylvanians, it has been quite hard to direct our wizards into anything other than maintaining our artillery shield. And he stops in front of this keep. You see that the wooden doors are still being repaired. There are a few civilian carpenters working on sawn planks and hinges, trying to reassemble doors that, when you look at the actual hinges of these large, of where the original doors used to be, you see that there are still pieces of the original doors attached to the hinges themselves, as if the doors were broken with great force, essentially blown off of their hinges.
How do these people react when they see this big guy walking through?
This guy right here,
Yeah, the big guy. Colonel Cornelius Fauster.
Cornelius Frosta.
Frost.
Frost or Frosta.
Close to Cornelius Frosty.
Colonel Sanders ice cream.
Yeah.
Saltbrook. Actually,
Yeah.
no. I'm going to give this to Ethel because of her background. Ethel,
Okay.
specifically with your background as a soldier, and Saltbrook, I know you were a soldier as well, but that is not your background per se. Ethel, you notice that his grasp on his soldiers is firm, but it's not respect that keeps it. It's intimidation. It's not fear. It's very specifically intimidation.
Sorry, what the fuck are you doing?
What is he rolling?
No, he's throwing around baguettes.
Oh,
I wanted
I can't hear it.
Damn it. I wanted to ask Mr. Frisch or Colonel Frisch whether they've been
Frost.
getting any Frost. Colonel Frost, if he has been getting any, or if there's been any aid workers from any nations that has been coming to help.
Now that you mention it, we did receive several aid workers from Magna, but that's been about a week or so. They must be around. I don't exactly have the jurisdiction to command them in any way.
Can I roll insight on that?
Sure. Are you trying to figure out whether he's lying?
Not necessarily if he's lying, or more than that. One, if he's lying, and two, if he's leaving out, or if he's lying by omission, if he's leaving any other like specific details out.
Sure.
Alright, 17.
With a 17, Dale, you don't notice any lie or negligence, to tell the truth.
Mhm.
What you do catch is a small amount of disdain.
Gotcha.
It's not even disdain, it's almost as if he's talking about people that are a nuisance to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll keep note of that.
And as he stands in front of the keep, he points towards it. He says, as diplomatic representatives of Magna, you're welcome to stay within the keep. There will be chambers prepared for you, but don't expect too much. The city is stretched thin as it is. I'm afraid we can only offer you simple military rations.
War is hell. Do I recognize his rank by chance? I don't believe we've... Did he introduce himself? I don't remember.
He did not introduce himself, but you can tell that the rank that he has, based on his dress, is is that of a colonel. It's a very standard issue symbol. It's widely used.
This guy really is handing out Article 6s for people not in regs. Anyway.
Now, if that'll be all, I must attend to my own businesses.
Who can we
Very
expect to speak
forlornly,
with?
sorry, go on.
Solbrook, say it again.
Who can we expect to speak with on the matters of diplomacy?
Diplomacy, as in with the coalition, Sylvania?
Any and all.
Well, we are not 100% sure as to which officers are present in which front. However, it's not impossible. Hold on. I need to refer to my writings!
Well,
You must
the
look through
sacred
ancient
text.
tomes.
The tomes!
I am going to interrupt the colonel, however, as he
I need
speaks.
to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm going to say, with due respect, Colonel, I mean in your theater, not on the distant lines. We can handle getting a meeting with them set up on our own pace.
Very well. If you'd like to know regarding whatever scouting and reconnaissance that our Air Force has done, you might want to speak to Colonel Roy Campbell. He should be available over there. And he puts a finger pointing to the sky.
Easy enough. I'm going to take out like a little notebook and start writing this down. Just to look intimidating.
Solbrook, do you look up?
No.
Okay.
And you are?
I am Colonel Cornelius Frost.
And where is it most convenient to reach you?
You'll be able to find me within my quarters. You'll be able to
Those
find me
are-
within my quarters here in the keep.
Very good.
Second floor, third room on the right.
I presume the
Not
town is
for a
under
good
military
time.
command?
Say it again, Solbrook. Couldn't hear you.
I presume the town is under military command?
Indeed it is.
And whom is the ranking officer?
You're speaking to him.
Very good. I'm gonna put a star next to his name in the book.
Ethel, what did you say?
No, I was just making a joke.
What was it?
Knock for a good time because he was giving extremely.
Call Colonel Frost Sending Stone for a good time.
Well, so you said he was like, "How was the best way to reach you?" And I said, "Send our email."
Satellite phone, actually.
I'm gonna pager too, Colonel.
Pager? Oh my god. You're not old enough to say that.
I am.
I'm old enough to say it.
And he gives a small bow, and he makes his way into the keep. And promptly falls off the
I
wheels.
will... and dies, by the logic of the rules. High casualties, truly. So he pointed up. I'm gonna look up after he fucks off.
As you look up, Solbrook, you notice that the rain is not falling on you. Indeed, it's only falling in specific locations of the city. And when you look up, you see the might of the Federation. One flagship, one man of war, and one destroyer.
Very big.
All of them
Very
floating almost immobile above the city of Hellgate Dell.
I see. I'm gonna turn to the party. I'm just gonna say, is there anything we wish to discuss before we continue making moves?
Nothing so.
And I am real quick gonna hit the piss tank, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Nice.
Discuss
among
thyselves. Get me a written summary.
Saltberg just walks over to the nearest wall just to take a piss. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna communicate telepathically to everyone, saying that it's like, yeah, no, this guy really. Even though he appreciated the help of the aid workers, he doesn't really seem to like the Mognan aid workers all that well. A little bit of disdain.
He strikes me as the utilitarian type.
Something like that.
If it doesn't immediately serve him, it's not exactly the type of thing he wants to focus on. So how should we go about this? Figuring out how the entire massacre happened is going to be a tall order.
First off, I need to rest a little bit more. Second, I will probably have to go around later, preferably at night, to start feeling around for any past criminal contacts that I have.
All right. I suppose speaking to some of the citizens is in order as well?
Well, I mean, yes, eventually.
Where are all the bodies, now that I think about it?
It's a good question. I'm assuming they're not all being converted into automatons.
Well, we're not in Magna anymore. 3,000 bodies.
Maybe they got put into a corpse pile.
We would smell it by now, I assume.
Or at least see the plume of smoke coming out of it if they're burning them.
They burned corpse piles? I thought they just put them in a pile.
No. As far
But
as I
it's
can
very-
That would smell quite a bit.
As far as I can
Asshole.
tell, many organics seem to enjoy cremating their dead. Sort of a ritual thing.
She would look very concerned at this, as her brows would knit. She would say, they make them into cream?
Oh. They burn them. Cremation. That's the name of the process.
Right, I'm back.
Is cremation like a popular rite based on like most religions here?
Cremation is just as common in Faerun as it would be on Earth.
Gotcha. Okay.
Especially since a lot of corpses can be brought back.
Mm-hmm.
Necromancy is a thing. So many of those that do not want to run the risk of being cremated, of being turned into zombies or ghouls, opt to be cremated.
That makes sense. Okay.
Culturally, cremation, as far as I know, is only completely shunned by the elves of Sylvania. They have a very specific ritualistic approach to death.
Right.
Of course, the elves have a fancy pants way to die.
Yeah, they wanna go on boats into like the forever horizon.
No, when
Y'all
Ethel,
remember the pork dogs?
I
Ethel,
know.
do you wanna tell them about the soul
No.
seeds?
Oh, well, kind of different, kind of not. Another
When I
time.
die, I want them to bury me under a chestnut tree so people can eat my nuts all day.
What?
Very Saltbrook of you.
Exactly what I expected, honestly. In the time you were away, Saltbrook, they essentially just talked to each other and said Dale is going to try and find some of his possible previous criminal contacts within the city, if there are any. Once night comes, Grim mentioned that speaking to the citizens would prove useful, and he also questioned where are the bodies.
Yes.
I also would have
Probably a
assumed
mass
this would have
grave or
been
just
no
burned.
man's land.
Say it again, Ethel.
I would have assumed this would have been like no man's land. Like I didn't understand that there would be a Federation presence here.
Well, it's a whole city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty
that
big.
was bombed.
It was not bombed. You
It
would
was
see
massacred.
craters
Yeah.
all around you.
It was murdered. You know the fuck I mean, God.
Well, figuring out exactly what happened is essentially the quest of the town.
That's what we're here to do.
Well, what would you guys like to do?
Well, following my prerogative, probably gonna rest so I can get this exhaustion off so I don't have any more disadvantages.
Okay,
a
that's
good
a good
idea.
idea.
I'm going to take to the skies and probably go talk to the other colonel.
Just gonna no clip.
Minecraft creative mode upwards.
Yeah.
You just see me like minor illusion of fucking keyboard in place. Go /game mode 1.
So, Brooke, what do you do? Oh, there he goes.
Your
Come back with
screams in
full
fear.
netherite. Come back with full netherite and a stack of enchanted golden apples. All right, who's ready to die?
5 stacks of 64 diamonds.
Really could have used that during the Rajang fight. Really could have used that.
Saltbrook, you're just gonna up and go up into the sky?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Dory man.
I'm basically just gonna make a beeline for the big ship. Actually, you know what? This is a dumb idea. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on the ground and I'll. I mean, Dale can go honk schnoo. I don't know what I want to do.
It's the middle of the
Feel
day.
like- Yeah, we say we like split up, talk to people, and then you tell us what we learned.
Yeah, let's split up and look for clues.
All right.
Okay, Scooby Gang.
I need... This is not for combat, but I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, so, yeah, okay.
Please let me have first good roll happen today.
I have a +10.
I'm gonna end it all.
27.
Ladies
that's right,
love my
that's the one.
mustache. This time I'm really gonna do it. Am I
I'm
the...
gonna do my mustache.
Am I the only one that knows that? Okay. Saltbrook
I-
just nat 1. Okay.
That's fun.
I think that would be me, of all people, but again, I also
Thank
have
God
this
for it only being initiative today.
It's Ethel with a 19. And
This is probably
Malveer
best time to roll low on initiative.
with a 7. Alright.
The
Dale,
weighted dice gives me bad rolls specifically.
I know someone that bought weighted dice specifically to be fucking terrible at anything they try to do.
That's
Lol.
kind of awesome.
Lamau even.
Dale,
Yes.
where would you like to go in the city?
I believe I'm only allowed to rest at the keep that the colonel mentioned, correctly?
Yes, that is where your quarters will be.
Yeah, so I'll just go there. Don't want to cause too much of a ruckus yet.
Okay. You'll be resting. We'll get back to you after Ethel, Malvir, and Saltbrook take their
Gotcha.
turns.
I'm gonna go grab a snack because I'm really hungry.
Okay. This will be a short rest, though.
Okay, so no exhaustion loss.
I'm not particularly sure now. Let me just make sure.
Let me check.
I mean, if you have food and water, I think you can
Yeah.
get some exhaustion off. But that's up to you.
Food and drink. I would say you can.
Is there food and drink at the keep?
Yeah. Okay. I'll allow that.
This looks like a
Okay.
battle pass.
So, just completely free of exhaustion now?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Ethel. Where in the city would you like to go?
Are there? Oh, there goes my dad. Sorry, I was like, what the fuck is that noise? I guess he got the thing unstuck from the charger.
Nice.
Would there be a particularly either poor area of the city or places where civilian refugees would be holed up?
From what you can see, you know what? No, I'll allow you to explore the city.
Yeah.
Ethel, from what you can tell, the main districts of the town are separated thusly.
Dustly, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's a clock. It's a clock.
It's saying it's time to stop. So, I'm going to mark these districts 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And crunch.
District number 1 is essentially the middle class of the town. District number 2 is the rich quarter. District number 3 is a mixed area between commerce and middle class, middle to lower class. And 4 is the Warren, the poorest area.
Or
So you're going to 4.
yeah, we talking about the whores,
Okay.
my people.
You see a group of very old men with hunched over backs. Robes are tattered, speaking to each other. And once they're done, 3 of them go in one direction. The other takes a seat on a small stool, holding out a small metal mug. And you hear him begin to speak. Alms! Alms for the poor! Alms! Alms for the poor!
Are we allowed to go with anybody else, or is that like a no?
I'm gonna say
Alms?
we're all
I thought
we're
you
all
said oh.
I'm gonna say we're all split up in this case.
East? I thought you said west. Oh god. I'm hungry. Anyway. I guess she'll toss a coin to this not witcher.
Oh, thank you very much, young lady. Give me a perception check for me.
Okay. It's just fucking mochi.
Surprise!
Nightmare.
27.
27.
With a 27, Ethel, you know immediately this man is a forest gnome. Very old forest gnome. And his eyes are milky white. He's blind. But somehow, he knew you're a young lady.
His legs.
I was gonna make a joke about tremor sense and jiggle physics, but I won't.
Oh,
The what?
Tremor sense and jiggle physics.
Oh my god.
that's fantastic.
None of those words are in the Bible.
Wyndburgh,
Um,
modded Wyndburgh. Modded
He licks
Wyndburgh.
a finger. He puts it to the air. He's like, I see.
Ah, bad bitch passed by.
I smell pussy. Anyway. Would a gnome speak Sylvan? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out, yeah.
Kind of like bends down and like the ye old Asian squat, and she'll ask him if he was here in the city when the massacre happened.
What language are you using?
Just common for now.
Common.
Sorry, English.
I was here, yes. Old Panaziver, Salgrim, Bridget, Wilbis is always here.
What a name.
Yes, I can say it again if you'd like. Panaziver, Salgrim, Bridget, Wilbis.
Have those zipper?
Panaziver, Salgrim, Bridget, Wilbis.
Had a zipper.
Panaziver, Salgrim, Bridget, Wilbis.
Had a zipper Selgun Bridger Wivers.
Oh, Panaziver, Salgrim, Bridget, Wilbis.
She'll do the shut to his mouth.
He can't see it, so.
Okay. I guess I shouldn't ask if you saw anything.
Ah, but Panaziver sees all.
I was hoping you'd say that. Can you tell me anything more?
Panaziver was walking through the streets. It was dark, I'm told. And Panaziver felt something. Malice. Subterfuge. And clink, 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 tink, it goes. And oh, take them, take them. And in they come with the pitter-patters. And glug. And then they shut. And the other way they went. He says this with a big smile on his face.
Right. Were these clanking noises some sort of war machine?
Not constructed by the hands of man, but living, breathing, growing, aging, like you and me.
You mean metal men? And she's kind of like having a freak out moment.
So you heard of them. But no, not metal, flesh and bone. They plink, 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 and come through, and shake hands, and in they go and glug, and the pitter-patter of their feet take them out the other way.
They come in. Do you mean the gates?
Open and close it goes. Open and close. Shut. Shut it is now.
A portal.
Wizards, not necessary.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. She gets another handful of coins for him. For his crazed answers. And she asks him, one more thing. Could you tell me what they did with the bodies?
Pile them they did. Up, 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 mound. And outside.
They piled them outside the city? Did they burn them?
With flint and steel, it click.
Take that as a yes. So, less evidence for us, I guess.
Answers you seek. And answers you
Not?
will find.
Where would I find them?
Anaziver sees much. All, in fact. But not all.
How much coin would it take for Fada Zipper to talk normally?
Anaziver wishes he knew. And you hear him playing with the coins.
Okay. And she kind of like goes to move on.
Arms! Arms for the poor! Ethel, everything around you goes dark. You see no buildings. All you see is the cobblestone beneath your feet. And you hear Panaziver's voice again. But it's almost as if there's a second voice layered on top of it. Panaziver sees all. Panaziver sees a battle at the end of time. Panaziver sees blood, blood of your blood, blood of our blood, blood of their blood. But blood that must not be, blood that cannot be, blood that must be stopped. Blood of bastards, blood of killers, blood of murderers. A battle at the end of time to bring down the flying city. And
She turns around?
as you turn around, you see Panaziver standing, his eyes glowing blue, and his arm outstretched, a furled finger extended, pointing towards you.
That's nice.
Much ruination, much death shall come in the wake of the Blood Queen. And
Yeah, okay.
and he like slumps back down onto his little stool. He like his eyes blink one at a time and he shakes his head a little bit. Alms! Alms for the poor!
That was nice.
With that, we're gonna move
Jesus.
to Malvir.
Oh no.
Malvir, where in the city would you like to go?
Oh wow. So what are the areas again that we have?
We have the middle class area, number 1, the upper class area, number 2, and the mixed middle class commercial area, number 3.
Hmm. I really want to go to the upper class area, but I don't know if Malvir would fare well there.
If anyone would, you would. Babe, think of it this way. There's coinage there.
Yes, okay, yes. Upper class area.
Okay. As you make your way through the upper ward, you notice a couple, two elves.
Oh.
They're very well dressed, but their clothes are tattered. There's a clear attempt at remaining aristocratic despite the state of the city and the clear fact that their lives have been upended by what has happened here.
She would seem sympathetic to this. Would walk up to them and would say, "Excuse me, you two."
What are you?
Oh, well, excuse you. I was going to offer to freely tailor your clothes, but since you should talk so rudely to me, I think I will rescind such an offer. Good day.
Oh,
Walk
thank you.
past.
Why would we let someone like you tailor our clothes?
You're right. I wouldn't want to sully my hands with them anyways. They look dirty.
The dirt on my clothes is worth more than your wings, little fairy.
My wings are worth more than you and your... Besides you.
Oh, the dreams of the Fae are quite interesting. The local custom of your people is fairly interesting, I must say.
She'd like, move her hand and go, meh, 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 and then she'd continue to like speed up and walk faster.
You hear them both like rich people cackling behind you.
Malvir is having thoughts of arson.
As you continue down the street, you see a little boy dressed in fine clothes, again tattered and dirty.
She'd look a little bit hesitant at this boy.
And this little boy seems to be playing with a small rock, tossing it against the siding of a building that is completely ruined. It's rubble.
Oh. Well, where are your parents, little guy?
My parents dead.
Oh! Well, that's really unfortunate. Honestly, very unfortunate.
What's it to you, shorty?
You're shorter than me.
Yeah, it's so what?
You called me short and you're short yourself.
That takes one to
So-
know one, huh?
Yeah, it does. What do I need? Hold on. Is there like an orphanage nearby that you can go to?
No,
Nervous.
Oh, there's no orphanages here?
no. All kids that lose their parents just leave.
Oh. Well, you can come with me.
I'm not going with you.
Why not?
You're weird.
How am I weird?
You have wings and rat
Yeah,
teeth.
Wait, rat teeth?
And why are your
those are
eyes
cool.
black?
Well, that's a long story. But no, I'm a fairy.
Mother
can
says
do cool
Mother
magic
says
tricks.
fairies don't exist.
Well, I do exist.
Well, then you're not a
Did
fairy,
you cast
are you?
Moonbeam? I'm joking.
I do exist. Look at,
Moonbeam!
check this out.
You are divine skeleton death ray. He fucking sprays the kid. Can thaumaturgy? I can do thaumaturgy, right?
Yes. The concentrated power of the sun.
Can she make a bunch of lights appear around and glimmer?
Yes. Go for it.
Yeah. So she would cast that. With a little smirk, she would say,
Well, if I'm not a fairy, then what's all this?
Whoa.
It's cool, isn't it?
Man, my papa used to be able to make those.
Oh, was your papa some sort of sorcerer?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
He
how good of a
was.
sorcerer was
Not good enough. He's dead.
Here, give me a second. Sorry.
Go on.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It was really funny. Oh. This is not in character. Malveer is not cracking up right now. She just starts fucking losing it. No, she would look a little bit more guilty and say,
Oh, well, I mean, I know, well, are you sure you don't really want to come along with me? I'm doing an investigation.
What you investigating?
Well,
she would try to rack her brain for what she was meant to do in the first place. Can she roll for this?
Uh, sure.
She has short-term memory
Roll
loss.
intelligence.
Don't make me roll intelligence.
I'm sure
That's
not
gonna be
making you roll wisdom.
Okay, I got a 10.
A 10. Malveer, you know... God, you know there's something in this town.
Please, please.
It's here.
Let's try to think again.
Something weird is going on in this town. You have to
You're-
investigate the entire town.
You're gonna get to the bottom of it. Whatever it is.
You try again, please.
You can use your inspiration.
Okay, can I use my inspiration to try again?
Yes. So
Yay.
now that inspiration has been consumed.
I'm fucking win.
Oh my god.
This is why I don't like these dice.
The more you think about it, the more your head hurts.
I'm investigating something wrong. I mean, obviously,
She'd tap her head and say,
the massacre? Whatever happened here, I'm investigating. So have you heard anything weird around?
she'd cross her arms.
Had my parents screaming.
Yeah, I would assume they would do that.
Had a
Yeah?
big commotion.
Yeah, big commotion, yep.
She would take out like a little journal.
In the middle of the night. I heard some soldiers talking and then I heard like a bang.
That's
Very descriptive. She'd be drawing like, little stick figures as her notes to recount this.
And then after the first bang there was another bang. But it came from the other side of the first bang.
yeah. That's very I see. Yes.
And then they came into our house, and my mum hid me in a cupboard, smelly and had spiders in it. And then I heard my parents screaming, and they told me not to come out. And when I came out, it was morning. Yeah, and they were still there, and my mom wasn't moving.
Have like a very wide frown. She would just look like sad.
Sorry, the only thing I can picture.
I'm just thinking of like the sad SpongeBob meme.
Yeah.
I just imagine her looking like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. too.
Damn.
And then she would say, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Are you sure you don't want to come along with me?
I'm sorry, I'm still
Yeah.
going on.
Sad little
Why does it
Malveer
look like a
game.
fucking cyanide and happiness drawing? What the fuck?
So good. So
This is the greatest thing he's ever drawn.
And,
Yeah, true.
and like her chin is all crumpled up.
sad.
Mwah.
Sorry, I have to finish this.
Over to it. No.
God, is this
That's
real?
really, really impressive.
Yeah.
So, at this, she would say, well, would you like to come along with, at least me, at least? You look like you have no one to go to, and the people here don't really seem that nice.
I want to go with you. I just met you. Also, this is where I live.
Well, this is where you live. This is rubble. You're not going to be able to... Oh...
No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Okay.
I'm
okay,
I'm gonna be a soldier. When
Uh,
when I grow up, I'm gonna join the neighbors' battalions, and I'm gonna go to the front lines, and I'm gonna fight the coalition.
That's a great idea, actually. Here's 50 gold. This should give it to him. You can buy yourself something nice with that.
I'm gonna buy a sword.
Okay. Yeah, go buy a sword, kid. Go buy a sword. She'd,
Oh my
walk
God.
off. Who else would she be able to
the cycle
find?
continues.
Made a child cry, then gave him $50 to buy a gun.
Fucking god.
It's better than, like, how
Well,
she was raised, man.
It's for home defense purposes, obviously.
It's a musket. I own a
Your
musket,
parents
just
were
as the
dead.
founding fathers intended.
Just as the coalition forces would want me.
See any other rich people, at least? Did you see anything else than,
I'm gonna say we're gonna go to Saltbrook. You've gotten your clues.
Yeah.
We're all rebel now.
Saltbrook, where would you like to go? Saltbrook. Czar, stop petting your pussy and come play Dungeons and Dragons.
Stop playing with your cock.
He's gone.
Dale, we're gonna skip Saltbrook. Go for you.
So about that.
Dale? Oh my god.
Yeah, so you wanted to skip them? You wanted to go to them, and now they're not even here.
Fine.
So yeah. Another win for the handler.
Another dub for the Rizzler.
Stupid.
All
Alright.
Fine, I'll give you someone else to speak to. God damn.
Yeah. Listen, that was my magic spell. In action, actually.
Malvir, give me a dexterity save.
Whoa. A dexterity save. Okay. Oh my god, my first 14! Yippee!
On a 14, you feel someone rummaging through your admittedly small pockets.
She'd immediately grab who it was.
You turn around and you see this adult man, human, staring down at you. His eyes are like huge.
Listen here. As she'd grab him, pull him by the scruff and pull him in close, she'd say, if
He's
you
like
so
bending over.
much as even wiggle another finger in my pocket, I could incinerate you. Now you've 5 seconds to explain where you're trying to steal my things.
I'm hungry. I wanted to steal your money. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're hungry, are you?
Yeah.
Are you hungry for a knuckle sandwich? And she'd hold up her other fist threateningly.
No.
That's what I thought.
Why?
I guess you're not that hungry after all.
I am hungry though. I haven't eaten.
You could just ask me for gold.
Can you give me gold?
I'll think about it. And she'd let go of him. Who are you? She'd look him up and down.
Name's Asher. Asher Twerb.
It's a very unassuming name. Very disappointing. I thought it'd be something cooler.
Well, technically,
And what
my
happened
last
to you?
name is Tuorb, but people call me Torb.
Torb. Whatever. What happened to you? Were you displaced as well?
Yeah, my house burned down.
Unfortunate. So, how much do you need for food?
How much you got?
None of your business.
Sorry, I just had a fucking M. He pulls out
Like
gold.
that regurgitated or
No,
not?
he pulls out a gold coin and he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe this will, this will
No.
loosen your lips." For those of you who don't understand, Locke, imagine that like he asked you like how much you got and you said none of your business. He's like, "Oh yeah, maybe this will loosen your lips," and he pulls out some gold to try and bribe
Wait,
you.
what? Wait a
She would
minute.
s- I think that she'd stare.
It's
she'd go,
such a
"I
dumb
thought-
joke. It's from The Naked Gun. That's why. Because Emily and I watched the movie recently, and it reminded me of it.
This is the biggest movie.
Um.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, everything in the city is way more expensive than normal. I'm hungry. Give me some money.
You're hungry? Hungry for what? No. You seem like a beggar, and I don't like beggars.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for offending you for not having money.
I should say, you did offend me quite a lot when you tried to steal from me. You overgrown loser. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell me clues of what happened. Tell me your recollection of that night, or else. There's no one else here in these streets, buddy. Stop talking.
This grown man is being accosted by a fucking 4-foot tall fairy.
Moonbeam could fucking kill him.
Yeah, no,
It could, yeah. I mean, you're.
It's like Goku gif where he points at him and he fucking incinerates.
I hear your depression is really strong. Let me fight it.
Yes, it is, Goku. Yes.
Damn, your depression got hands.
It hurts.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
She would have asked him for clues very threateningly.
All right. What? Clues about what?
Well, what happened on the night that everything just went awful, you know? What happened? Do you know anything?
Yeah, a bunch of coalition fuckers got into the city, started killing people.
Okay, that's like... I already knew that. Like, do you know anything else?
I mean, first thing I saw was a fire over by the airlock. And then I started hearing screaming, and then there was fire everywhere. It spread really fast.
Is that all you know?
I mean, yeah. I was busy
Right.
running.
I roll on this.
You trying to go for an insight?
Yeah,
Okay.
my plus 10 insight. I got a 28.
You can tell he's not lying. Like he's not lying to you. Man is just really hungry, and he's like he just wants to figure out a way to get food.
So if you really want food, I have a proposal for you.
Do not feed him coins.
No.
Okay, what do you want?
Listen, it is hard for me to come across friends in these lands, as well as pets.
I don't
How
like
would you
where
feel
this
about
is
being
going.
owned? How would you feel about being owned by me?
I'll take my chances.
She, with being
No, what the fuck?
Well, no, with not being owned. Like, oh my god.
she would slay this poor girl. She would say,
So you don't want to be my friend?
I'm okay with being your friend after I eat something, but I'm not gonna be owned by you.
So you get friends. She'd stand for it. Oh. Okay, fine. I guess I can't ensure our friendship if I don't like have some sort of lease on you or something. You could just leave. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so you're gonna come with me, and I'm gonna bring you back to my group, and they're gonna feed you. All right? But you can't run off, or else they won't stop me. What I'll do to you. Now hold my hand.
What?
hold,
There's
as
no
she'd
time
make
to
a
explain.
grabbing and
Grab my
opening
hand.
motion with her hand.
My hand.
All right.
And she'd smile and
Old
say,
man.
thank you. And she'd begin skipping down the streets with him.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. All right, Dale, are you back?
No, I'm not.
It's your turn. We called you
Okay.
and you weren't here.
Sorry.
Neither was Czar, for that matter.
I was putting some stuff away. Anyway, I am here.
Is he gone again?
What do you want?
There he is.
Sorry, my dog went upstairs, and I have to watch my dog. So
Let's go with Saltbrook, since it's his turn.
what the Sigma?
So, regions 2 and 4 have been explored. Which one do you want? Do you
We'll
want...
go to Region 1 because I'm number 1, baby.
Okay, middle class it is.
What?
Yeah, you're going to the middle class quarter.
Damn, unlucky. Can't be among my fellow
Mid-class.
aristocrats.
Nah, because I got the rich people.
Unlucky.
As you walk around the streets of the middle class quarter, Saltbrook, you notice a much higher concentration of bloodstains around this area. Give me a perception check, please.
26.
With a 26, Saltbrook, it's easy for you to determine that this area saw the brunt of physical combat, hand to hand. And most of the houses here have not been reduced to rubble. In fact, they're still standing, but most of their doors are caved in.
Damn. They killed the middle class. Not America's blue-collar, hard-working men and women. This doesn't bode well for the economy.
The economy will never recover.
I will never financially recover from this.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Can y'all not?
No.
Colonel, they've killed America's middle class.
Yes,
Anyway.
Nick. That is what capitalism does.
No, I mean, they literally killed them.
Oh, fuck. As you walk down the streets, you see an old woman, a dwarven woman, with a long, bushy beard. She stands by a small cart, and she has a few pieces of fruit, piece of stale fruit for sale.
Nah, I can't do that. It'd be so mean. I will approach the old woman.
We got fruits to sell. Oh, hello, young man.
Hello, miss.
May I interest you in a nice, crunchy apple?
I'm gonna inspect the apple.
It's stale. It's not fresh.
My favorite, moldy bread.
It's advertising.
I mean, it's crunchy, so. It's not very fresh, is it?
It's as fresh as you're going to get it here.
Fair enough. I'll take 2.
That'll be 200 gold.
I'm just gonna look at her. I wasn't born yesterday, miss.
Surely you must be. The entire city is in ruins, and this is some of the few food left.
Yes, but I'm not going to be gouged 400 gold, so 200 gold pieces for 2 apples.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Though perhaps you could be. Perhaps you could earn 200 gold a different way.
Hey.
I'll let you know, young man. I don't do those sorts of things anymore.
Anymore.
Anymore is crazy.
Yes, I'm a
No,
sex worker.
I
Oh, so fucking rare. Oh my goodness. Grow up.
Suddenly, in the midst of a crisis, people realize that sex work is a legitimate business.
Or she would say that.
Shut the fuck.
I
You're
agree
going on
with
top of
him.
the fridge.
So,
You're on top of the fridge.
No.
Saltbrook selling foot pics? Damn,
Ew.
that's crazy.
Listen, bro, I have investments. I don't have to sell my toesy woesies on the internet for quid.
Couldn't be me.
Rod, you would sell feet pics in a heartbeat.
I would.
Oh, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt, but like, okay, so you know when Em was going through the weird gnome who was like, he said that there was a part where he said he like pointed a furled finger to her. For some reason, I thought he was flicking her off, so I like did this little thing in MS Paint while I was thinking about that. And
my
I just, like,
Well, hold
you
on.
know what I mean?
Hold on. I need to show the stream this.
You!
Oh, that is fucking
Can you
fantastic.
you please like cut that, like screenshot that, send it to Rod, and can we make it an emote in Outer Heaven?
That is amazing.
Okay.
Everybody on the stream can see it, by the way.
Oh my
Good.
fucking
I'm
god.
glad.
Everyone,
Not like
Good.
look at that.
he's like his furled finger. I'm like, is he flicking her off?
Look at that.
Why?
Look at that. Amazing.
Little guy.
Better to be flicked off.
Absolutely amazing. Oh man. Let me center the screen and hide. There we go. Now every time that we need to show something to the peeps in the stream, they can see it. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Saltbrook, go ahead.
I don't mean it like that. I need information.
Now, what do you want to know?
What happened here? In the broadest of strokes possible.
What didn't happen here, my dear? Tale as old as time. Infiltrators come in, kill everyone, and leave.
Infiltrators?
Indeed.
Any identifying markings?
Well, no. However, it's quite simple to imagine.
Who do you suspect?
Sylvanians, of course. They never got over the fact that this land does not belong to them anymore.
That would track. Did you see any of them yourself?
No, they all wore hoods. Probably to hide their filthy knife ears.
W old woman, honestly. W old woman.
Oh my god.
Immediately.
Racism.
Racism! Boom!
Fuck yeah, my G.
Evil gets summoned behind her. What the
Oh.
fuck did you say?
I didn't know you were
Look at
chill like
Stan.
that. Daps her up.
I didn't know you were chill like
That's
that. I got someone I'd like you to meet.
I got someone I'd like you to meet.
And I want you to just be yourself. Okay? In fact, better yet, be all you can be with her.
Yes.
Malvia hears
So-
about knife ears. She's like, is that a slur?
It is.
Her.
They,
Certainly plausible.
they came in the night, through the walls, and slaughtered everyone they found.
They couldn't find me. I was hiding in the rooftop.
A wise choice.
It's not my first rodeo.
I don't suspect it would be. That leads the question. You must have had a vantage point on that roof.
Indeed I did.
What else did you see?
That'll cost you an apple.
That's quite fine. But I'm not in issue with cash today. I wish to know the information that you know.
Do you pay her?
I'll pay her at the end.
I'm not going to fall for that, sweetie. You want the information? I want your gold.
Better be good if it's going to cost me an apple.
It will be good.
I will hand over 100 odd gold coin.
She takes the coins. She bites into one of them to make sure they're real. Very well.
Hey, we can only have one coin eater.
No,
Coin
another
eater.
Actually, coin eater is a slur towards fairies, so I'll thank you not to use it.
Hard R.
With wow, coin eater with the hard R. Damn. She looks around for a moment, and then motions for you to follow her.
Well, I will do the following.
She leads you to her house, which is right behind the stall that she's at. And as she leads you through the house, she takes the stairs and goes onto the second floor. She opens her attic, climbs up, and opens up a window in the attic that looks towards the northern wall. Excuse me. Thank you.
Whoa.
That looks over to the northern wall. This is the house right here. They came from right there. And she points to an area that's roughly... Okay, yeah. Thank you. I can't even fucking erase it. Oh my god. 13th? What? What?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's rewind time.
Oh my. Okay. Okay, it just stopped me over here. That's fine. I don't care. That's fine. She points to an area that's roughly around here. They came through the wall, made their way into the city, evaded all the guard patrols. Some of them stayed behind and started going into the houses. You can only imagine the screams. And the others,
I
well,
can easily imagine them. Grah!
said the haunted one.
Real.
And once they got out of sight, I saw a first explosion and fire began to brew over by the airlock. And then I heard a second, not quite an explosion, but a loud bang. By that time, the fire was consuming the entirety of the city. It's a miracle that rain started when it did.
Indeed. Can I look at the wall for any cracks and damages?
From up here, I'd say do it with disadvantage. If you'd like to go down there and examine it, you can. But you'll
I
have to...
probably will. I'm just gonna see if I can get a good roll here and just not have to worry. I got a 28 with disadvantage.
Okay. There you go. With a 28, Saltbrook, you notice that there is indeed a crack in the wall, a wide opening in the wall, and a barricade has been erected around it. with guards positioned next to it.
I'm gonna point to it and I'm gonna ask, has that always been there?
No.
When this all kicked off, was there an explosion or is it simply screams?
It was quiet. I heard their footsteps down the cobblestone. And then the doors being barged into, broken. And then the screams. The explosion came after.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one.
Beyond civilian, was there any casualties among the military that you could be aware of? I doubt they would release casualties in the middle of a siege, but any rumors?
Well, we weren't being besieged at the time, and the military presence was fairly light. In fact, that was their first strike. Most of the fighting was taking place east of here by the far forest. Hellgate Dell stayed largely untouched until that day came.
When she says that day, does she mean the siege or does she mean... Oh no, she means slaughter.
Yeah, she means the massacre, specifically.
Yeah. Other than this initial terror strike, what happened afterwards?
Well, when dawn came, most of the Baron's men were trying to assist with those still trapped under the rubble. With the fires that were still going. The Baron himself was nowhere to be seen, filthy bastard. Probably ran away. Or got killed, either or. Doesn't quite matter to me. I didn't vote for him. By the end of the day, a message had been sent to Waterdeep, and Federation forces began their movement back here. The Air Force was the first to arrive, obviously.
Naturally.
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 The local customs.
So, was this the slaughter, or was there one after?
No. As far as you know, and as far as anyone has told you, this is the only slaughter. This is the massacre.
33,000 people died
No.
in just this.
3,000.
Oh.
You silly Billy!
No, he retconned those numbers.
No, it's
You
3,000.
silly Billy! You can't hear it, but I'm backhanding my own ham.
You silly sco chili.
How were they beaten back? Or did they simply leave when their job was done?
No, they simply left. Charred bodies and buildings in their wake.
For the buildings that remained intact, was there any looting done by them?
No. They didn't seem to want any of that. Oh, and for reference, I did not retcon it. Edition 902 of the Faerun Deliverer, titled The Hellgate Dell Massacre. First paragraph, a massacre that claimed the lives of over 3,000 civilians. Thank you, and good night.
I'm gonna pull up the VODs from, like, the whole, Congress thing. You were saying
Chad, is this right,
33,000.
Bob?
Chad, is this real? Why would he do this?
Chad, is this Ligma?
Anyway. Bro, what's Ligma?
Steve Jobs.
Ah!
Is there anything else you would like to ask her?
I'm thinking. Are there any signs of coalition forces on the move before the slaughter?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Worth a shot. Just kind of looking at the wall right now, thinking.
Would you like to say goodbye to the old woman and go check it out?
I think I probably will, yeah. I'll give her like an extra 50 gold tip just as a thank you.
Well, thank you, old man.
I'm 32.
Not your eyes.
I'll just chuckle and then give a little wave and wander off.
As you approach the northern wall of Hellgate Dell, you notice something on the ground. On the ground. Oh, it's not here. I thought I left it here. That's okay.
What the Sigma?
You notice
Treaded footprint.
very specifically. Oh, sorry. There we go. There. You notice a few footprints on the ground.
Trying to remember, because there was an ability that I got for choosing to stay the course as a warlock. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I'm thinking it might be relevant here.
Okay.
I can't
It's one of
even.
your teeth.
I forgot I sent you something from the Helldiver Discord. Can't edge this. I exploded immediately. Clean up aisle my pants.
Hilarious.
Oh, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
You're all freaks, and I want to go eat my lasagna.
Lasagna. Soda!
My stomach is cramping me and I'm dying.
Did you just die a little?
Have you tried mewing?
No,
You should.
You should try
I
mewing.
think I'll vomit if I do.
You're not mewing hard enough then.
Oh,
Clearly.
Wrong technique. They should have covered that in basic.
Should have covered that in basic.
I basically want to get hit by a brick.
It was. I'm trying to remember what it did. It was like I could like rebuild shit or something.
Rebuild shit.
Yeah.
We're like
Like
reconstruct a crime scene.
I'm literally doing the fucking detective work right now.
Sherlock.
I mean,
Just a
you're.
little bit longer.
Saltbrook is kind of dressed like a fucking detective, man.
I was gonna say I do look
gotta
like a
say,
fucking PI some days. I do look like a PI sometimes.
a fucking angled fedora, eye patch, full beard. All you need is a fucking
Gun.
pipe. Yeah, a gun, revolver, pepper box.
Revolver,
But
revolver.
It
Yeah,
looks like a
same diff.
revolver.
Yeah.
It's a revolving pepper box.
How much longer do you have the session? Not that I absolutely love what's going on right now. However, I might want to go to the ER. So I just.
If you need to go to the ER, just go. Luck.
It's perhaps.
don't
It's a
stress.
perhaps. It's if it gets worse, I will go.
We've been going for 2 hours. I'm gonna say we'll have Dale's thing. Finish that, and then we'll be done for tonight.
All right. Okay.
I'm not gonna bother trying to find this. I'll find it later, and then we can maybe do something about it. But we'll
We'll
just
fix it
move
in
on just to-
post.
Sure.
We'll fix it in post.
Everyone write your roleplay.
Yep. Once we're done here, I think I'm gonna play some Helldivers. So if you want to play with me, Czar, we can talk about it.
I'm not playing Helldivers until that patch drops.
Sure.
I've just been finding the game hilariously unenjoyable.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna investigate these boots, these blueprints.
Okay. Give me investigation.
Investigating. It's gonna be a 22.
With a 22, Saltbrook, you can tell that these boots were their treads are essentially made of hardened leather. These tracks are pretty old in a way. But what you notice most of all is that around the walls, closer to the walls, the cobblestone doesn't go all the way. In fact, this is soil. This is mud, dirt. And in between the treads, the tread marks, you find rubble, specks of rubble, which you immediately connect to the wall directly in front of you. The opening.
They clearly bored their way in. There was no explosion or anything like that, so they had to either move the rocks, which is unlikely, or they had to use tools to get in silently. Inner monologue, detective monologue.
Yeah.
Discombobulate.
LA Saltbrook.
Discombobulate.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Wait for an opening. Eldritch Blast. In summary, Eldritch Blast.
So true. This is ingrained in the soil, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I knew this dame was trouble the minute she walked into my office.
So true. I'm just thinking, like, what can I do here with this? Yeah, I won't worry about that right now. You know, interesting question, Rod.
Yep.
Are there, actually, this is as it dies, so I can't really do that. Never mind.
What is it?
I'm just gonna do a little soul caging.
Soul caging?
Soul caging.
On what?
I was gonna ask if there is any souls lingering, but it states that it has to be as it dies, so it doesn't really
no.
work.
Can't help you there.
Yeah, it's unlucky. So it's leather boots, rubble. Is there anything else that I notice?
Are you looking at the treads or at the wall?
More or less both. I'm trying to like trace it from the wall essentially down into the treads.
You notice that the treads themselves have a higher concentration of rubble between them, the closer they are to the wall.
Makes sense. So this is the obvious breach point. We move here. Do I have one of the sending stones on me?
Either you or Ethilden.
You and I have him, Salt.
I need to ring Ethilden then.
Okay. Ethel, you feel the sending stone jiggling
Vibrate in
in
my
your
ass.
pocket.
What?
In your pocket.
Whoa!
You just said vibrate in your ass.
What?
Bruh.
I was
What
like,
is
pulled
this?
over for a second, and I like my head shot up. I was like, huh?
You always have these so handy. Where do you keep them? You don't want to know. Stop asking stupid questions.
I guess I answer. Can't let it go.
Ethilden, I need you by the north wall.
Why?
I
Go
have
back
a
together.
lead.
Sorry.
When you
I'm
say
gonna
lead-
say I have a lead.
You're gonna want to see this.
You're gonna
Oh my
wanna
God.
see this,
You're
Ethilden.
gonna want to get a look at this.
I need to ask, are we all back together again? Sorry, I was.
No.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
I just so happen to have the thing I need to speak to the other person that can help identify this.
Oh.
Okay. I will mosey my way over there
Okay.
and hope I run into some of the other gang members along the way.
Gang gang!
Dude, ice cream's so good.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes,
should
yes,
destroy
yes, yes, yes. Gang,
Yes,
gang.
yes, yes.
Ice cream so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kill
I did not know that
yourselves.
Locke. I did not know that Locke was
Like
an NPC.
Anyway.
The audible fury in Rod's voice as we become NPCs.
You are clenching his fist.
I asked you to be player characters for a reason.
Anyway, I'm gonna run a Thilden down. Essentially, just say the wall. Whoever did this breached this wall very clearly, and there's tracks here. I heard a theory. I'm gonna say this in character because it sounds cool if I say it in character. They had a lead tell me that somebody broke through this wall. They suspected they were Sylvian infiltrators. Do you recognize this boot? With the boot mark? Do I?
Ethel,
Yeah.
are the boots you're wearing the same as your old ones that you would wear back in the army?
Yeah, they'd be my riding boots.
Show them the sole of your boot.
I look at them.
They're the same soles.
It's interesting. How big are they?
This
Size 13.
it's roughly it's the size of a I want to say, when I say humanoid, I mean not too different from an elf or a human in body size. Most likely belongs to a humanoid man.
Hmm.
Ethel, give me investigation, please.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's a 4. I'm gonna re-roll that. $12.
Ethel, you immediately notice something.
Oh, what is it?
Though these are... you immediately notice something. What is it? Nothing.
Nothing.
Hell yeah.
Though the soul is Sylvan, clearly, the treads are too deep. Elves are way too light on their feet.
Right.
I sure hope my party member tells me this critical information.
I'm speaking out loud. Just. No,
In a minute! I am a Sylvan!
Oh my god! Can someone please make a fucking Ethilden soy jack of her screaming, "I am a Sylvan"? But like with the face of the good doctor. I'm begging you.
On it,
I am a
boss.
surgeon.
I am a Sylvan! I am a Sylvan!
And then just Saltbrook as Daniel
So
Day
bad.
Kim just doing
My name, by the way, please.
Oh my god. Oh, I need that. You have no idea how much I need to talk to Tess. I need her to make it.
Hey Tess, I know you're no longer active in the campaign, but can you draw this meme?
Oh my, what I would give to have that meme of Ethel doing the fucking good surgeon screaming face and Saltbrook just staring at her like Daniel Day Kim. Oh, I'm crying.
Rod, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
With what? I guess I will, while I tell Saltbrook that they may be a Sylvan boot, but this is no elf. I will
What do you
inform
mean?
him a bit of what I encountered with my little gnome friend.
Zar, were you
That.
here for that?
No, I was watching my dog.
Yeah, so Ethel, tell him.
Yeah, you fuckhead. Anyway. I met a gnome. That's all you need to know. No.
Unlucky.
I
He
met
made
a
it
gnome and I
sound
can
like
tell you gnome or.
Okay.
I don't know. He made it sound like there was more of a portal opening than just like, you know, a breach in the wall or the gate. And
Could be
describe them suspiciously similar to Warforged. So,
Hmm.
I am going to leave it at that.
My guy didn't get my old woman did not get a look at the who they were, but if they
Thanks,
sink
everyone. You
too
can
deep-
clap now.
Clap, 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 clap,
Clap, clap, clap, clap, clap, clap, clap, clap, clap.
Did I get disconnected?
No, you didn't.
Yes.
No, we're right here.
I think I got.
No.
She'll be right back.
That's Sigma.
Hello.
Oh.
We clapped for you,
Oh yeah, I couldn't hear anything.
and you did. Like, we started clapping before you said anything, right, guys?
Yeah. We were, yeah, you just couldn't hear us.
Yeah. So you look like an asshole, man.
Yeah, we were just like being really
No, but-
nice.
Yeah,
You look-
dude. Like,
You're
what the
just-
fuck,
You
man?
look like a fucking asshole, man. Him. What the fuck?
Fucking Zach from Smiling Friends. You kind of look like an asshole there, dude. Not gonna lie.
I'm hard at work, boss, with the request. I'm hard at work.
Wait, you're
How'd
drawing
that
the
work?
meme?
Oh, you said you wanted a soy jack. I thought that's what you wanted. I'm editing a soy jack.
Oh my god. Please do it. Please do it. Wait. I can't see it. Oh my god.
Soy jack. You said you wanted a soy jack. and
Yes,
that's what
please.
I'm giving you.
Yes. Oh,
You hear me fucking cackling?
thank you, God.
Should show you the fan art.
Put fucking inspiration on your page. Locke, I swear to God. Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Anyway, continue.
What?
Y'all were talking. Keep going.
Well, I talked. Now Saltburn gets to talk.
Oh, so that's how we're doing it now, are we?
That's kind of how conversations work.
Why'd you sound like fucking Chris Chan? That's kind of how. That's sort of.
This is how.
Wait, Yak. Keep talking. Say that again.
That's sort of how it works.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I am autistic, so
That's-
I can channel Christian.
That's
I'm
like
not just- I
scary.
can't
Wait, have
Yeah.
we seen Yak and Chris Chan in the same room?
I'm a Sonic fan. I'm autistic.
Oh
Sonic
no!
I
fan.
don't live in Virginia,
Oh, no.
so
I'm looking.
It's
I'm
over.
looking
It's
for.
over yet,
I'm
bro.
looking for a girlfriend. A boyfriend-free girlfriend.
I'm looking for a
I
boyfriend
love,
for girl.
I love solid Chris. I love Chris.
Fucking.
My
I,
favorite.
to be
fucking love
honest and
Christian.
true.
Listen, they're a source of entertainment.
I know.
I
know.
can't. I am no better than a man. It's
I
hilarious.
really.
I am only mortal. I am only human.
I'm only human.
We're all immortal and good in the eyes of the Lord. Jesus Christ. No.
What?
Where was I? Oh yeah.
Jesus. Jesus. Christine.
So-
Son.
So, Solbrook, you were mentioning how the lady didn't get a good look at them.
Yes. My contact didn't get a good look at them, but they are Sylvan boots. But you say they're too deep into the dirt, so it makes
Very.
me wonder if it's a false flag operation instead of an actual attack.
Could
Why do
be.
you sound like Salt Snake?
What?
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
Colonel.
Colonel, with the Sigma.
I'm gonna fucking kill all of you.
L.
Me too.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Surely. Whoever did this at least came in through the wall. The rubble around there is far too damning to forget about that. But sylvan boots that sink too deep.
Now, is your depiction here like quite literally one set of a man's footprints,
No.
or is there like a lot of soldiers?
What you can see is that of several tracks that have largely disappeared, some indentations remain. There is one that is just as old as the others that has been luckily preserved.
Ah, I see.
Is its entire path preserved?
Give me investigation.
Me?
No, Saltbrook.
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a 6.
Saltbrook, on a 6, as you follow the footprints on the ground, they just end. They only go a little further because they get onto the cobblestone.
Fair enough.
And whatever mud they tracked most likely got washed away from the rain.
I can guess where they would have went. The doors were all kicked in. That's some interesting information, though. I'm going to look to Thild, and I'm just going to ask, is there anything that you noticed that I haven't seen yet?
It's a question for Rod.
Yeah, but I can't look in the sky and said, Mr. Dungeon Master, does Ithilden spot anything that I have not?
Please ask her for me. Thank you.
Please say yes.
P.S. Thanks for the $5.
PSS. I recommend a investigation roll. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I also got a 6.
Ethel.
You don't notice it.
Yeah. What are you investigating?
I don't know.
There's the big fuck you hole in the wall, and there's the
Yeah,
tracks.
Okay, the big fuck you hole in the wall. I already looked at the fucking tracks.
Easy, Sheffield. I already looked at the fucking hole in the... I want to look at the hole! Fucking asshole. Ethel, with a 6, the most you can glean from looking at this hole in the wall is the damage to the stone wall itself was minimal, despite the fact that it made a funnel wide enough for a regular-sized person to get through.
I'll relay that.
Saltbrook, you've yet to investigate the wall yourself, as a heads up.
Let me go sniff that wall.
Lick it.
A great year. 798.
12.
Stone from Armed.
But I'm going to use Dark One's Own Luck to add a little to that.
Okay.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Bit of spice. That'll turn into a 16.
Saltbrook, with a 16, you notice something sticking out of the mud right next to the edge of the wall.
I'm edging!
Anyway. It's a piece of paper.
Can I check it for traps before I pick it up?
Yes.
What are you looking for me to roll?
Can I do this? Yes. How do I do this?
How do I do this? Investigation? Perception?
I'd
Persuade it not to blow up? Mog on it?
hold on.
Riz
12
check.
on the
Say
mog roll?
Mog one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I've got a 24 on my mog roll, Rod.
I'm gonna lose it.
Hold on.
You're going
I'm
inside
gonna
the fridge
fucking
this time.
lasagna.
Lasagna.
Zaga.
None of you care about my lasagna.
I do.
Been getting
What do
cold
you
for 2
mean?
hours.
You didn't offer me
Go eat your coins.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say. Yeah, go for perception.
Perception.
Not mog.
I have a question. Does Isildan have any just
26.
any earrings?
Oh,
No.
no. Crunch earring.
Just,
26, by the way, Rod.
Saltbrook, with a 26, you can tell right away that not only does this thing not have traps on it, it also probably wasn't supposed to be here.
I'm gonna pick it up then.
As
Okay.
you pick it up, it's almost crumbling at the touch. And this is what you see.
If you guys would look into D&D General real quick. Hold
Oh
on,
my
if I
God.
could
I'm begging.
Here we go.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Wait, I got it. Oh my god,
Oh,
Jesus.
Jack.
The Ethel Jack is too strong.
You gotta know she named it elfjack.png.
Elf Jack, that's good. That's damn good.
Save to desktop.
Make wallpaper.
That just made my day.
It's an emote now.
Freak fear.
This is what you find.
Looks like it's in code.
a cipher.
Good thing I have comprehend language.
Oh, that won't work like that. I hope you know.
Yeah, no.
Fuck! Oh no, it does. It literally says it can't decode
I mean,
skibbity messages or skibbity riz.
Yeah.
Try to mew at it. Maybe you'll maybe you'll figure it out.
Mogging. 24.
Yeah, you comprehend languages lets you understand letters. It doesn't necessarily allow you to understand the message.
Unlucky.
Hold on, I'm gonna
It's
yell
not
at my
cursed,
cat
is it?
outside window.
Yes.
Emily's going to yell at
Charles
her cat.
Winchester Remington III, get away from the creek!
Oh
Right there.
no.
Charlie!
Evidently, it is some kind of code phrasing.
Yes.
But what I can clearly see is that there's two markers, one of which has an X and one has an exclamation mark.
And the other
That
one's where
X-
the fours are.
Yeah! That X is very clearly where they made entrance. That exclamation mark's probably a distraction of some sort.
Interesting.
How crumbly is it?
It's falling apart. You're lucky that you're able to see all of this.
Alright.
I'm gonna redraw it real quick.
I was gonna say I should probably draw. In order to preserve what can I minor illusion a copy of this?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that real quick and
I'm
keep
also
holding
gonna
the paper.
draw it.
Good
That's
idea. That's a great idea, actually. I'm going to make it like
Skippity light.
Translucent.
Nice.
20% opacity Elrond.
For real.
We mugging in this chat.
Finally, a real use for minor illusion that isn't something stupid.
That's actually one of the more creative versions of Minor Illusion I've seen in a while.
Just fucking
So
print.
you should get
Control C, Control V.
Yeah. Take an inspiration.
Thanks, bro. I want to hold it in my hand like I'm holding like a one of those holo projectors from Star Wars.
Oh my god.
wanna hold it in my hand
I'm
like
taking that
that.
inspiration away.
Nice.
You can't stop me. I'm adding inspiration anyways.
I'm adding it to my Riz score.
Yep.
Your what?
The Riz score.
Yeah, the Riz score.
Let me riz up Malvia 31. That was easy.
Oh wait, no. Your funeral.
All right. I'm gonna
You're
say
411.
we're gonna move on to Dale.
Yes, let's.
Very good.
Or this gets even more weird.
Can you send me a screenshot of that map at some point, Rod?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you, brother man.
You're welcome, brother boy.
So the only thing left is
Check.
3?
Yeah. You have the middle class commercial district.
I'm assuming everybody else is like, oh, I'm gonna go over there. So I'll go to the path that is not traveled. I'll also tell everybody telepathically that I'm doing that as well, so that.
Well, don't you have to be able to see them?
I meant beforehand
Oh,
when we were about to go out.
We were actually smart and discussed how we were going to split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Surely, right? Surely.
We did it in post. Don't worry. So yeah, I'll go to Area 3.
Actually, I'd like to deny that. Malvir just ran off.
Yeah, no wonder she didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So guys, where is she?
Okay. Well, whatever. Anyway.
Dale, as you walk through the commercial district, you watch as the doors to a tavern swing open, and you see this huge Goliath with a bald head, these beautiful tattoos, and gray skin, roughly 7 feet tall, throwing a Federation soldier who is shit-faced drunk through the doors.
And do not come back! Damn drunkards! What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Well, in that case, you're welcome in tavern. Ha!
And he walks back in.
I just like I step around the drunken Federation soldier and just sort of like walk in.
You hear him muttering, "It's just 17. Just 17. Don't forget. 17. If I forget 17, they'll kill me. 17.
Okay. I step to the tavern. Is it like a swing? Where is it like a saloon where it has like the two opening like swinging doors?
Essentially, it's
So
it's
I'll
like
push them both open.
empty except for like 2 dudes. It's barren. No drink on the walls, no nothing. It's essentially empty.
Okay. Where is the gray-skinned Goliath at?
The Goliath is by the bar.
Okay. I'll just, sort of saunter over to the bar.
Ah, masked stranger who looks at nothing. Welcome.
Just sort of like takes a seat down.
You will have to apologize, Heartbreaker. Not a lot of food or drink to go around. But Heartbreaker still has a couple of his own brew.
And he pulls out this large keg, probably weighs as much as you do, and he just lifts it with one hand and puts it on top of the counter. And you just feel the vibration of the impact of it just being daintily put down by this Goliath.
Rod, question.
Yep.
Did I do a search for my criminal contacts yet, or have I yet to do that?
I'm gonna say you've yet to do that, and we'll do that off screen once we finish today's
Yeah.
episode.
Again, we'll do it in post. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So so I just wait. Your microphone also peaked. What did he say his name was?
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker. Okay. Gotcha.
Heart.
Like, well. Good.
Heartbreaker. The
Well,
breaker of hearts.
Breaker of hearts. Yes. Gotcha. I'm not exactly looking for drink. I'm looking more for or I'm hungry for something else.
Oh no.
Hungry for information.
If you want that, you're going to have to pay a lot. Also, sign waiver. Goliath is very big and heavy. Not responsible for bodily harm or pelvis breakage.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Is everybody here a sex worker? Jesus Christ.
I mean, the city is fucked.
Yeah, true.
People,
Desperate times, Dad.
desperate times.
So get it? The city is fucked. Sex.
Hilarious.
Anyway. No, I'm wondering if you've heard about anything, particularly about what the Federation has seen during or before the massacre.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Oh, did I cut out?
No, I. Sorry, say that again.
I was wondering if you knew anything that, or if any of these fine Federation soldiers told you anything about the massacre.
Fine, my 4 armpits. None of them are fine.
I sort of say that as like a sarcastic sort of nod.
Oh, he gets it.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
just doesn't
Just
understand
wanted to-
sarcasm. He's a Goliath.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Fucking drunk assholes. Drinking all of my best liquor, refusing to pay good money for it.
I check G&D Journal again.
Oh,
How
boy.
much do they owe you?
Hold on. Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
Solver.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
That's good. I like that.
Damn, Zar,
What did I do, y'all?
you really brought the most shitter possible.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that is just impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know how to react.
Every time Emily rolls low,
Make you a new
over.
one.
it's over.
Every time you roll low, I'm gonna make another
You're
one.
so joker.
All right, Dale, go on.
So I asked how much Heartbreaker, how much did the Federation soldiers owed them?
Depends, before or after inflation.
Let's say before.
If it's before, then it's roughly 100 gold coin.
Okay. So I immediately take out like 100 coins and sort of like slide it on the table, but my fingers are still on it.
Okay, you paid that. For what?
Well, I would like to know if you heard anything that, or if you heard if the soldiers said anything suspicious about the massacre.
Not really. They come here to forget about Frontline, not to talk about it.
See any faces that look important?
Well, that Colonel man never comes down here. I've seen him walking around the streets. But all we get here in Old Heartbreaker Inn is, regular soldiers, an officer or two now and then, but never high ranks. I've got all the grog they could ever want in the keep.
Where were you when the massacre happened?
Why, right here. This is my house. It's also a hotel.
Didn't really see much happen.
Not much. Most of the effects of the massacre happened on the northern side. Which is great for me, because my tavern is still operational.
Mind if I roll an insight on that quick?
Sure. What are you trying to figure out?
Seeing if, he hasn't been leaving anything out.
Okay.
12 plus 7.
19.
So that's 19. Why did it not show up? That's weird. Anyway.
On a 19, he's not lying to you. He's not omitting anything.
Yeah. It's always good to double check. And he's not, so he's not withholding any more information.
Nope, not that you can tell.
Okay. Alright, I'll just, I'll slide over the 100 gold, and I will remove that from my inventory.
Well, thank you. Here, have a drink of grog.
And he pours in his own brew, and he slides over a small shot glass to you.
Thank you. Just take a little bit, I'm about to take a little bit of a sip, just like, before I forget, did you see any, healers or aid workers from Magna, after the massacre happening?
Been a while since I've seen them. A few days, actually. They said they were moving north. Something about taking care of some of the refugees that left the city.
Okay. They, I
Oh,
guess,
sorry. Not north, west.
North.
I apologize. Not north, west.
They went west.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. And they didn't, yeah, Dale just, like, sort of, either muttering or thinking to himself is, like, and they didn't send, or they didn't send a message back with the sending stones. That's all you saw or heard from them?
Last time I talked to them was right before they left.
Did they say that they were going to go to any specific place west?
Not really. They mostly asked for some donations of alcohol.
Just taking a sip, seeing how strong this stuff is.
Roll a Constitution check.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Constitution is -1. Okay, 17 -1, so 16.
You barely manage to, like, finish swallowing.
Yeah, no, so so as soon as it's like, it just a few donations of alcohol, just sweet.
It comes out of your nose.
Why?
It comes out of your nose.
Like, oh, this stuff must make a really good disinfectant.
Yes! Also drain cleaner.
My fucking god.
I also use it to clean counter, clean drain, drink, help with amputated limbs.
What?
It's very good.
Really a all-purpose drink. I immediately just set the drink down. Thanks for being candid with me, Heartbreaker.
You're welcome. What is your name?
Oh, my name. Let me just take out the aliases real quick. Actually, let's go with Mariki McNilden.
Mariki? I always thought that was some kind of wart that grew on your nose.
I get that a lot.
I'm gonna call you Little Wart.
That's a new one. Sure, why not?
Of course it's new one. I made it up.
Right. Anyway, thanks so much for, all the information. It's been very helpful, and I sort of take both my hands to stand up off the stool.
Of course. Have a good one.
You too. Just sort of wave and just hurry out. Wait, who's the other? Wait, before I hurry out, who is? You said that there was 2 people in the bar. Who's the other guy?
As you look over to the side, you see a man, a human man,
Mm-hmm.
with dark brown hair, a bandana around his forehead, a full beard,
Oh no.
and eyes as white as they can be.
All right. Just sort of lean or not lean over, but sit across from him. Looking to see, just taking a look to see if he can see me.
Not only can he see you, he's ignoring you.
Okay. Looks like you've seen some shit.
And you see too much.
You got a name?
I do. Do you?
I got plenty. But, I guess I'm now being referred to as Little Wart.
But that's not your name, is it?
It's one of them.
I see. Well, little Wart. Why don't you leave me alone with my drink?
Before I go, I was wondering if you knew anything about what happened during the massacre.
I do.
She just looks at it and is like, do you wish to share?
No. He's drinking the same concoction you just drank.
Yeah, I
is-
assumed, because that's the only thing he's selling right now.
He's glugging this shit without a single reaction.
Why not?
Do you normally go around talking to people about massacres?
Seems to be kind of the big news around here.
Still haven't answered my question. Is that a
No,
hobby?
people
for you?
don't. More like profession. You can think of me as sort of a investigator of sorts.
All right. And
I was wondering if you knew anything about the attack on Hellgate Dome.
like I said before, I do.
And but you're not willing to give it.
No.
And what exactly will it to convince you, or what will it take to convince you?
That's bold of you to assume that I can be convinced, when all I want is to be left alone with my drink, like I said.
can leave you alone after you tell me.
Or you could leave me alone right now. That's a
Play a
possibility.
dangerous game.
Just just goes over and is like, all right, fine. Just any bit of information helps finding the bastards that did this.
Well, you might want to be careful with that. Those that did it might not want to be found. For your safety, I'd suggest that you be a little more subtle with your search.
Noted. Is that a threat?
If I wanted to threaten you, I would threaten you. I would tell you to stop looking. I'm merely telling you to be subtle, or else you might find yourself at the wrong end of a blade.
Counted a couple of those. Nothing I can't handle.
Famous last words. But what do I know?
Alright. I'll take your kind words into consideration.
It do you well.
Insight to know this guy's deal, real quick.
What are you trying to figure out?
I'm wondering if he's well, obviously he knows more than he lets on, but if his intention was to actually threaten me.
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice and tell you that whether you roll well or bad, it's not gonna tell you much.
Okay, yeah, just stoic.
It's not gonna give you information that is gonna help you.
Alright, fine, fair enough.
Anything else you would like to do before you leave?
Nothing much, unless I want to keep harassing that guy, which another free piece of advice is probably not the best idea. So, yeah, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. As you finish your conversation, Dale, and you're heading out the door, you take one last look at the man, and he's no longer there. He's gone.
What the hell?
Before we finish, Ethel,
Yep.
you, from extremely far away, somehow, you feel that something is coming.
Okay.
And we'll end it there.
I always feel like somebody's
Somebody's
watching me. Ain't got no privacy.
Say, oh wow.
All right.
All right.
Mysterious man gives me threat but not threat and then disappears.
Malvir,
Refuses to elaborate.
do you have more of that fucking picture?
Which, I'm sorry, I'm busy, I'm mid drawing in MS Paint. I'm doing something right now.
Jesus Christ, look at that.
You're mid. Dang.
Look at that thing.
I'm trying to make her mewing. Hold on. It's a comic. It's not done yet. I'm trying to make her mew.
Perfect.
Hold on.
That's amazing.
I love it here. Oh my god. I love being the main character.
Fuck, I spat out my fucking water.
What else
God
do we
damn it.
got?
I'm gonna make her mew. I'm not done yet. Making her mew. And I must paint with my mouse. I'm gonna have like the dun 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 bye bye music. I'm gonna have like 2 frames. It's gonna be like a vibe boom and it's gonna go to her mewing.
That's
Nice.
really funny. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next weekend.
Yay!
Bye-bye!
I just also some things before everybody begins to leave. Yektin, buddy.
Yes.
I just also now that I am back in the game, just know that if Malvi ever finds out that you ever lied to her, she'll never forgive your character, and it'll be an actually horrifying experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, good luck trying to figure that one out.
I'm just saying, if.
Wait, what did we lie about?
Well, I lie about a lot of stuff.
That's
Yeah,
true.
him. I mean,
Yeah.
him. No, she doesn't like being lied to. It's like the one thing that she hates the most out of it all.
Okay.
So,
I just wanted to pick you up and dangle you off the first.
So if there's ever some terrible like thing where like you get revealed like, oh yeah, he's been lying, it's over. It's
Oh
dead.
yeah, no, that
it's
is
so
I'm
Jover.
expecting it. I'm fucking expecting it at this point.
It's so
And
Joe.
that's like actually, I think that she might
I'm
even
just-
just like leave the
I'm
party.
just waiting
like,
for I'm just expecting. I'm waiting for Rod to just slap it on me.
Slap what?
The Jover, the Joe juice,
It's so
she's-
Idahover.
the jelly juice of truth.
She's attached to M's character so far because she's been the
Aw.
nicest to her.
Aw.
Which is shocking.
The antisocial elf is the nicest one here.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
But you've been nice. You're up
I
there.
have
You're
been
up there
nice.
with the
I've just
greats.
been lying to you as well.
Yeah, no,
my
if she
fucking
fight, you
God.
better hope she does not find out. It'll break her
Well,
heart.
I mean, considering the fact that I have a plus 20 to deception and also advantages to that, it's gonna be
Believes
very
you
hard.
She
by the
must
way, she-
never know.
You must never
Believes-
know.
She believes you completely, by the way. She thinks that
Again,
you're truly-
sorry, Rod. I've been a little bit off my game.
No, that's okay, dude. Relax.
I feel
She
like I
thinks
could have done that. I could have done that scenario. Just a
No,
little
no. Listen. Hindsight is 2020. You never know what type of conversation you're getting into in D&D. You never know.
better. Yeah.
And sometimes it catches us. The best piece of advice I can give you is if your character fails, that's okay. If you're failing in the conversation itself, right? That's fine. That's just part of how it goes. Dale is a very charismatic character. That is very true. But that doesn't
work. Oh.
exactly doesn't change
Yeah,
the
no,
fact that
that's-
sometimes people just think that no, fuck off. They don't want to talk
Yeah.
to you.
And then they also disappear. I swear to God, if he was gonna try and backstab me, I'm just like, Rod. Actually, I can't be backstabbed. I have alert.
I know.
Me when I crush you with a falling stone.
It's technically not a surprise attack, baby. No. So, speaking of all the drawings, Bucket is drawing all of my players in my D&D game as like smiling